Rihanna, yeah. Che, grassland.
Hey!
Che, grassland.
Hey!
It's my utmost pleasure to welcome the people of Com.
This thing is making noise.
Not only it's because gift, our appreciation. Amaya today was that is something that, and there's nothing I can take back. And I just pray that you go back safely to where you pledge our support whenever you need us. You can always come to us. So thank you, and I hope you are going to enjoy the evening.
Only one. On she fought. With I'm lucky to you land. You don't with them. How will you go inside? Chupa. We do not check. You love me.
We
carefully. Chinese are ruling the Chinese land. Japan is ruled by Japanese. England is governed by Englishmen. America is governed by Americans. So, Africa must be ruled by Africans. Oh, I wanna know the land. We must rule from Cape to Cairo. We must rule our purpose land. I say, we want to know who owns the land. I want to know who owns the land. Hustler. Hey, for hustler. For hustler. For hustler. It must be free. Angola wants to know who owns the land. Mozambique want to know who owns the land. Namibia want to know who owns the land. I say, Soweto want to know who owns the land. Zimbabwe want to know who owns the land. African freedom fighters want to know who owns the land. Oh, Papa's land. Alright. Now listen to the history. We've been here since creation. We've been here since creation. What's that word? Since the time of sun and sun. Since the time of moon and stars. Since the time of air and sea. Since the time of men and things. We must run from Cape to Cairo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast today. I am so excited to come to you today again with update on the revolution. I would like to call it the struggle. It's an exciting day to be alive, and I want to welcome all of you who are tuning in from across the globe, even on ground zero, on ground one, Asia, Canada, USA, Mexico, China. I'd like to welcome all of you to this update on the struggle, the Amazonian struggle. I want to apologize especially to Ground Zero and all of sub-Saharan Africa where they cannot get the signals of ABC as of the moment by way of satellite. I shall be coming to you to talk about that a little bit. But it's a pleasure to be back here today, this Monday, the new day of the week, ladies and gentlemen. I have so much to talk about today. But I want you to stay tuned and go ahead, hit your share button. Let's get the numbers risen as quick as possible while I come back to you. Don't touch your remote. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in and thanks for hitting the share button. Again, it's a pleasure coming to you tonight. It's going to be a very exciting broadcast. I have quite a number of issues to talk about today and, of course, information to bring to you. So please, as usual, I would expect that you who have joined are hitting your share button. Please go ahead, you hit your share button. Let us get the platform populated within the next 5 minutes at least, 700 people, at least 700 people in the next 5 minutes. So please, let's do so. Let's be patriotic. Be patriotic to ABC, be patriotic to Ambazonia. All right. I am excited, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we got quite a number of issues to talk about today. And I will also, along the way, be bringing you some vital information about the revolution or the struggle. I'm going to be talking about a coalition, they call it a council, just formed in Washington, D.C., a coalition or a council just formed in Washington, D.C. I call it the Enabler Squad. The Enabler Squad for La République du Cameroon. I shall be talking about that. I will also be talking about the official ban on UNDP, United Nations Development Program, from having anything to do in Ambazonia. I will also be talking about the efforts in Tiko Munyenge, Boya, by the new slaves masters there to stop Ghost Town. I got a message for them. Then there are also concerted attempts in Ndop, Ngoketunja, Moyoka, and I think other towns too, by French Cameroon authorities sending out their soldiers to go out and massively arrest Ambazonian citizens. I'm going to be talking about that. So amongst that and other things else, we will come to that. So please, before I get there, hit your share button. Hit your share button. Let us quickly populate the platform. Of course, I will be talking about the war draft. And I like actually to start with that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I get there, let's hit the share button. Hit the share button. Get it 700 people, so I can start bringing to you these updates. While you do so, let me go in for some profit. Please hit your share button. I don't see the numbers rising to my liking, so please, I need you who have logged in on the platform. Please hit your share button. Let them know the anchor man is not live. He is alive.
You need a financial instrument that provides a hedge against inflation, 100% guarantees that you will not lose your money, has tax-free growth and distribution, the ability to take an interest-free loan, avoids probate, provides creditor protection, guarantees your family that your income will be replaced should you die, helps you protect yourself financially against chronic, critical, and terminal illness, and of course allows you to take money anytime for any reason at any age without a tax penalty. You need only as little as $50 to invest per month. Contact Irene Fombo. Tell 513-5014-177 or send an email to irenenpmsn@gmail.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be interrupting you once in a while with these commercial breaks. I hope you stay put in there. Please go ahead again. I will need you to quickly share your share buttons. Please quickly hit your share button. Let us get the platform populated. In the meantime, let me see the comrades who have joined the platform. Bisong, hey, my buddy, how are you? How is London? Good to see you. Bruno, Itiebet, thank you, sir. Bless Secretary Chris. Thank you, sir. Mohammed Hamad, I see you, sir. Jacob Sirius. Good day, Mr. Chris Arno. Thank you, sir. Aga Austin. Okay, I see you, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and you hit your share button. I also see the one and only Ochiba Achundo Nelson. Okay. Eric Ate, draft, and keep the drafting until we push those La République du Cameroon terrorists from our country, Ambazonia. Don't give your ears to enablers and sellouts. Yes, absolutely, sir. Who is here? Who is this? Intoni for Chungong. I see you, say City Boy. All right, Walter's Chair, thank you for joining. G. Julius, yes, sir. Peter Francis, I see you too, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the numbers are not yet rising to my liking. They are slow. When the anchor man is here, the internet has to be shut down everywhere else. So please hit your share button and let them join the broadcast. Thank you. I see the numbers jumping now, literally jumping now. All right, we have about 3 minutes to go for you to give me 700 people to start this presentation proper. Okay, Chinwe, John, Ambazonia must be free. Thank you, sir. Brownie, Eric, Pierre Brian, sir. I see you. Amber Wata Nawata. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See Mohamadu Tanto. I see you. Say Salam Ambazonia. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit your share button. Amber Watana, what I mentioned you. Lawrence Musa. Amber, not turning back. Yes, sir. Johnny Justy. We need to buy bombs to start fighting. Well, we need to draft. Actually, let's draft. If we draft, we get everything that we want, sir. Brown Dick, I see you, sir. Devo says no volume. Is that for real? There is volume out there, I guess. You are the only one talking about volume out there, sir. I think the volume is just perfect. If you're not getting the volume out there, let me know, please. The one and only Irene Ngwa. Award draft goes to Boyo. You are right, ma'am. And you have played a very big part in those drafts. Fonda, you are great, sir. Thank you. Acquire LGA. Okay. See, Peter Francis Adufa, I mentioned you. Quishi Indi. Chile, somebody, the thing is rolling quite quick. Yes, the numbers are jumping now. Hit your share button, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes, 3 minutes to go for you to make up these numbers. We have a little over 400 now, less than 300 to go. So please, if you have just joined the broadcast, I need you to hit the share button, send it everywhere on the social media. That is WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, wherever you are able to share. Malam Musa, see you, sir. Ivan de la Pena. Okay, what did you say there? ABC TV stations award drive is coming up. You are very right. You are very correct, Ivan, and shall be talking about that a little bit. Laws pattern. I see you. Shunyu Hawa. This is one of those band names that sound like a Japanese or Chinese name with jaw-breaking pronunciation. But I did, at least I tried. All right. Ambazonia Stefan, Walter Che, Embargo, somebody, I see you. Sonny Somelong, our one and only Secretary Chris, you are the rock of our revolution. I take it from you, sir. I appreciate that. I see also, I cannot pronounce the first name, but it's Titang somebody. Ambazonia Bobo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. Ambazonian Bobo is a true patriot. Is a true patriot. He is one of the few whom we know. He puts his money where his mouth is. This is a young man who has drafted for every county and has paid every dime. Ambazonia Bobo, somebody say hashtag thank you, Ambazonia Bobo, hashtag thank you, Ambazonia Bobo. Everybody out there watching, please hashtag thank you, Ambazonia Bobo, or you are great, Ambazonia Bobo. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I need these numbers to grow. Please hit your share button. I won't come to you till I see 700 people on this screen. So please hit your share button. We're getting close to 500. It's taking a little longer. By now, we should be hitting 700. But please, if you are just joining, go ahead and hit your share button, invite others, let them join. I got really, really exciting and important information to bring to you today. Okay, Ivan de la Pena, I see you. I see also Brown Dick, I think I mentioned you. Indem Alio. In Libya, it is Indem Alio. That means na God talk. Na God talk. Na so it mean. Okay. Akwaya LGA. Kemi Ashu, the one and only Queen of Ambazonia. I see Kukwa Dixon. Sunday Igwe. Thank you, Ambazonia Bobo. Everybody. Hashtag, thank you, Ambazonia Bobo. All right. I see Jervis Fongomji. It's a lot of difficult there. Daddy Zico. Yes, hashtag, thank you, Amba Bobo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're over 500. Less than 200 to go. Please, if you have just joined, go ahead and you hit that share button to every group, every friend, every channel that you can. Let us populate this platform. Normally, I would ask you to give me 1,000 people before I start, but because we have hundreds more who are watching on Facebook, I just reduced the figures on, 100 more who are, hundreds others who are watching on YouTube, actually on 2 platforms on YouTube. We are running on my personal platform on YouTube, an ABC platform on YouTube, and then we also have it on Facebook. So we have quite a number of platforms running simultaneously. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and I will take a very brief break out. Don't touch your remote. I will be right back.
You need a financial instrument that provides a hedge against inflation, 100% guarantees that you will not lose your money, has tax-free growth and distribution, the ability to take an interest-free loan, avoids probate, provides creditor protection, guarantees your family that your income will be replaced should you die, helps you protect yourself financially against chronic, critical, and terminal illness, and of course allows you to take money anytime for any reason at any age without a tax penalty. You need only as little as $50 to invest per month. Contact Irene Fombo. Tell 513-5014-177 or send an email to irenenpmsn@gmail.com.
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I see the numbers are struggling to rise. Please, we have just about 150 to go. 150 to go. Go on and hit your share button. And while you do that, I'd like you to know that ABC is accepting promotional material. If you have a business out there, you have an event coming up, you have something you want to promote, you have anything that you want to promote, I want you to know that we'll be glad, ABC will be glad to take that advertisement and run it for the thousands that watch ABC on a daily basis. And there are some special advertisement that if they are, you consider it very special. You want me personally to announce it. I will take it. We will not just run the advertisement as you see us running other advertisement. I will personally talk about the advertisement. If it is a business, I will do that. So please, ABC is accepting your promotions, your advertisement, and you can contact us for what it costs to run an ad on ABC. You can contact us to find out what it takes to run an ad on ABC, and we are also accepting lots and lots of religious programming, especially at the weekend. So if you are a minister, you are a church, and you need an airtime for your ministry, contact us. Contact us. We will gladly work with you to figure out something for your ministry, for your church. And that, because what we are trying to do here at ABC is we are designating the weekends for religious or Christian programming. So if you are a pastor out there and you want to run a show, a broadcast on ABC, a regular broadcast on ABC on a weekly basis, please also feel free to contact us for the rates. Remember that ABC is being watched in all of Africa, and very soon, very soon, we are putting out an app for ABC, and that app will enable everyone to watch ABC 24/7, both on Ground Zero and anywhere in the diaspora. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. 60 people to go. You must give me those figures. So please, for those of you just joining, hit your share button. I put so much time doing this, putting this stuff together, and I don't want to speak to less than 700 people when I come to you. Okay? All right. So please do so. Hit your share button. We're almost there. Less than 30 people to go, ladies and gentlemen. If you have just joined, hit your share button. Hit your share button. So that is it. We are accepting advertisements here at ABC. So we can, if you have anything to promote, to advertise, it could be an event, it could be a birthday, a graduation, a marriage ceremony, a cultural event, you want ABC to promote it, we will do it. Just give us a call. And we will discuss the pricing. Now, I also like you to know ABC is in a transition. ABC is in a transition. But before I get into that and resume with you, I will take one minute commercial break. All right.
You need a financial instrument that provides a hedge against inflation, 100% guarantees that you will not lose your money, has tax-free growth and distribution, the ability to take an interest-free loan, avoids probate, provides creditor protection, guarantees your family that your income will be replaced should you die, helps you protect yourself financially against chronic, critical, and terminal illness, and of course allows you to take money anytime for any reason at any age without a tax penalty. You need only as little as $50 to invest per month. Contact Irene Fombo. Tel 513-5014-177 or send an email to irenenpmsn@gmail.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hitting that share button. We are now over 700 here on this Facebook platform, and I should take you right into the business of the day. And first of all, we'd like to apologize to Ground Zero that is not able to watch these particular broadcasts live. However, we will make sure that once we are reconnected with the satellite, Ground Zero will be able to have this as a rebroadcast. So, those of you on Ground Zero who have been writing to us and sending messages, and I observed your comments yesterday on the live show of yesterday complaining you cannot have ABC signals on Ground Zero. We apologize for that. The absence of ABC on Ground Zero is deliberate. It's not an accident. That is coming up because of the transition we are in here at the studios. We have moved ABC from one location to the other, and we are trying to set up some equipment to get up back on the satellite. I am actually thinking that we get back on the satellite either today. It may even happen as I speak to you here right now. So we probably will get back to satellite is either today, Monday, failing which probably will be tomorrow, Tuesday. So Ground Zero We have your back. Do not worry at all about what is going on. Again, it is deliberate. You will have ABC back on satellite either today, Monday, or tomorrow, Tuesday. That is the little piece of update I wanted to bring to you about that. And we also want you to know that a lot of transitional work is taking place here. And at the end of the day, when you watch ABC, you will like what you see. You will like what you see. So please be at rest, be at peace. ABC is coming back to you on Ground Zero. That will happen either today or tomorrow. All right. Now, of course, let's talk about the draft. Yesterday was the great Menchum State, and what a surprise. And what a surprise. That Menchum afforded us yesterday. Now, I call it a surprise, ladies and gentlemen, because Menchum is one of the counties that has been struggling since this county by county and LGA by LGA was launched. Menchum has been struggling, really struggling. A county of 5 LGAs, but you can imagine only I think about 2 or 3 LGAs have been set up, and even the LGAs that have been set up are struggling, very much struggling. But they were able yesterday. I mean, at the die minute, the thing was almost cancelled. Menchum draft was almost postponed yesterday because the thinking was they may not be ready. If we give them 1 more week, they may pull a lot of people, a lot of resources together. But the organization, the leadership of the county said they were ready. And so they went on with a draft and pulled a really big surprise. Coming up with over $87,000. $87,000. Now, of course, that is small for a county with 5 LGAs. But again, considering the level of organization at the county, I think that was a feat they pulled out. Thank you, Menchum people. You sent a message to French Cameroon that Menchum will not or is not left behind when it comes to the fight for the liberation of Ambazonia. We hope that all of you out there in Menchum who did not participate in the draft or who have not drafted for your county will continue to do so. Every son and daughter of Menchum, it is your duty. It's a duty, ladies and gentlemen, that is called upon all Ambazonians to draft. So every Ambazonian who hasn't drafted, it doesn't matter if your county or your LGA has drafted, it is a duty upon all of us, ladies and gentlemen, to draft. So we thank you, Menchum. I thank you on behalf of the interim government, on behalf of all of Ambazonia, for the performance you put out yesterday. $87,000 poured out. That is close to 50 million. Am I right? Yes, close to 50 million CFA francs. That is quite a lot. Again, we thank you. We are left, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 counties to go. Now, ABC is going to be the 3rd county. So, we are left with Boyo. Boyo's coming up at the weekend. That is the land of Ntumfoy in Bohebet. We have Boyo coming up at the weekend, and I am now speaking to every son and daughter of Boyo. Please, I think that is the land of Bobe Ngom Jua, and Bernard Fonlon. Yes, Boyo, the land of Bobe Jua. Am I correct? Yes. And Bernard Fonlon is Bui. Fonlon was from Bui, yes. Banso, correct. So, but I'm very certain that Boyo is the line of Bobe Jua. But just by that title alone, Bob, you know, he was from Boyo. So please, Boyo, it is your turn. It is your turn. And then after Boyo, we have Meme talking about the great K-Town. K-Town, not the take last, so no one here. K-Town, Kumba, not the take last. When they say Meme, of course, now Kumba Day in view. So, K-Town, Kumba, not the take last. I hope so when they hear me. So, we have Boyo, we have Meme, and then after that, we have a very special draft for ABC Amber Television. Ladies and gentlemen, ABC is setting up a professional news team, news unit. You want us to do what you want us to do, to bring you the news with perfection. Please support ABC. Let's put up this team together. Remember, we cannot run a news team at ABC with volunteers. Volunteers don't last. Volunteers get excited, and before you know, when money not come, they call out tomorrow and they call out forever. But if we have people who are living on some stipend, not really paid, but on some stipend, at least we can rely on their services. So please, we want every Ambazonian, those of you who are crying foul with the shutting down of ABC on satellite, proving you really miss it, please get ready. Get ready. Let us draft for ABC. Let us draft for ABC as a third count, as a last county to draft. So that is it. So far, I think we drafted over $2 million. Over $2 million within a few months. Within 2 months. That is money we did not get in 4 months of my trip to Boya draft. So we have sent a message, and we keep sending that message to La République du Cameroon. To La République du Cameroon. We are coming after them. We are coming after them. There is no ceasefire. We have said no to any ceasefire that is not arrived at from the negotiation table. So we hope that La République du Cameroon gets the message. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me move to the next subject here. Let me move to the next subject here. Now, today we receive a certain statement issued in Washington, D.C. Let me look for that statement, ladies and gentlemen. A certain statement coming from Washington, D.C. Coming from Washington, D.C. And the statement talks about a certain council, they call it the High Council. And the council is a group formed by La République du Cameroon they call it Cameroonians, but of course you can imagine that when they say Cameroonians, they actually mean Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians. Now, it says, the title of this thing is Confirmation of the Executive Management Team of the High Council of Cameroonians Abroad, USA Chapter. The High Council of Cameroonians Abroad, USA Chapter, and the note under it says, the High Council of Cameroonians Abroad, HCCA, in accordance with its provisional statutory provisions and based on the resolutions of the Constitutive General Assembly of May 22, 2019, informed the public that the executive management team of the USA chapter of the HCCA has been established as follows. They have the executive management team. They also have the economic team. They also have community engagement teams. They have strategic advisors. They have the Council of Community Leaders. Now, of course, all this is not important, ladies and gentlemen. All this is not important. What is important? What is important is where this is coming from. This is one more initiative by French Cameroon to build a coalition. A coalition, I call it the coalition of enablers. The coalition of enablers in the diaspora, particularly in the USA. It is not in Europe. It is not anywhere else, but it is in USA. It is one more effort by French Cameroon to build an enabling environment in the diaspora to torpedo everything that we are doing out here to regain our freedom and regain our independence. Now, the surprising thing, or I wouldn't say surprising, the important thing in here is you look at the names. Guess the names. Guess the people whose names are listed here. You have the Eric Chinges, you have the Adamu Musas, and you have names. Let me call some. I will just call some so you know who the enablers out here in the diaspora are. And the funny thing is there are some of the names mentioned here are people that will tell you they are part of us. They support the struggle. They stand for the struggle. Whereas now we know they are actually on the other side, on the enemy side, on the side of French Cameroon, La République du Cameroon, and that is why I'm calling them enablers. So you hear Ambazonian names like Eric Chinje. He is one of the high priests there. You have Ernest Simon. I think Ernest Simon must be Francophone, La République. Then you have Ekema Agbo, one Ekema, Professor Ekema Agbo. You have one Patience Tamfu, one Lucy Ngongmo. This must be Francophone. You have one Sango Alote. You have one Lady Kate Atabong. You have one Adamu Musa. You all know him. These guys leave the slave master and remain slaves. I mean, Adamu Musa worked for CRTV, where Ambazonians in that corporation were enslaved. And they come here, fight for asylum, become American citizens or green card holders, and still maintain their slave status. Think about that. Now, so you have one Ivor Tassong. You have, now I'm only calling the names that sound Ambazonian here. You have Hubert Kute. You have Nadej, Miss Nadej Nicholas. You also have on the Council of Community Leaders, you have one Thomas Famawa. You have Martin Wuno. You have Stella Pacha. You have Mr. Asenekom. You have Caroline Vando. Caroline Vando. You have also, again, I'm skipping the names which are not Ambazonian, that are Francophone. There you have one Dr. Eric Njongwe, must be Ambazonian. Also, you have one Pastor Adele Benjamin. And that is it for that. Then you also have Council of Chiefs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are men and women, Ambazonians sitting in for French Cameroon. When you see them, know these are enablers. Do not be fooled to believe they are part of us. So you have people in the Council of Chiefs like Von Kennedy, Nganjo, Chief Bajon, behind the third. This is a guy I know so well who has told me every time, oh, he is Ambazonian, he supports Ambazonia, but these are enablers within us. Enablers within us. I think this chief guy is from Babanki. Then you have you say Queen Mother Dr. Mafo Nono Erwa. Then you have I think these are francophones now. Let me get to the other names. Then you also have Richard Muma. Richard Muma, wherever he lives. You have also, again, I'm skipping the French francophone names. I'm only naming those who are Amazonians in this list. Then you have one Papa for MENA, one Papa for MENA. Then councils of professionals, they are also represented. You have one Dr. Konstantin Chenko, this must be francophone. Then you have one Professor Ekema Abo, and one Miss Free Ngwa. Information technology, you have francophone. Then you have one Infongam and Dr. Edwin Nonomafo. Then you have who are they now? Jacqueline, you have one Jacqueline Jomo. Ladies and gentlemen, this press statement is making the rounds out there. The press statement is making the rounds out there with all of these names and more. But what I want us to get is to be careful, because there are people named in this list who all along have pretended to be part of us, to be with Ambazonia, but suddenly this list pops up and they are actually on the side of La République du Cameroon. They are actually on the side of La République du Cameroon. So we should take note of these people and also monitor what they do. And because we know that the reason La République du Cameroon is setting up all these groups in the diaspora is to see that they can counter our diplomacy. They can counter every step that we take in the struggle, in the revolution. So let us take note. Let us take note and make sure that we do not go out there to support or to encourage any of their activities. But it is also very important that we note, if any of these people act as informants, spies, we know how we will get them. We know how we will get them. And we will get them on ground zero. Okay. Now, let me move to a different subject, ladies and gentlemen, and that has to do with UNDP, the United Nations Development Program. The United Nations Development Program. And this has to do with La République du Cameroon reconstruction, so-called reconstruction. Last weekend, precisely last Friday, the president, Dr. Samuel Ekomesako, issued out a press statement formally banning the United Nations Development Program agency from having any business, from conducting any form of business on ground zero or in the territory that is called Ambazonia. The reason, we have explained it again and again and again and again, that the UNDP is an accomplice. It's an accomplice with the other party in this war, which is La République du Cameroon. We have not seen, ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen anywhere in the world where killings are going on, towns and villages are being razed down, and war is raging, and the UNDP says they want to engage in some reconstruction. What are they reconstructing? What was constructed in the first place, ladies and gentlemen? So the interim government has banned all activities of the UNDP in Ambazonia. If the UNDP continue to engage on ground zero, they do so at their own risk. For the duration of this conflict, we have granted access, free access and safe access to every United Nations agency and all humanitarian agencies on the ground, to the communities they want to reach out to. This is the very first time that we are banning a UN organization from having access to our communities. And we are doing so because this is very, very painful. It is ridiculous. It is absurd that this UNDP that speaks of neutrality. Neutrality will be siding with French Cameroon, La République du Cameroon, will be siding with the French government, having the French government put money into their pockets to go out in the name of reconstruction to try to stop us from taking over what is ours. I'm referring to our independence, our freedom. So, the UNDP is officially banned from doing business in Ambazonia until they have recanted any form of collaboration with La République du Cameroon and with the French government from carrying out any reconstruction in Ambazonia. Until they have done that, we will not have UNDP go to Ambazonia to carry out any business. That is our stance. And having said that, let me also say that this interim government abhors and totally condemn the killings in the I think it's somewhere in Meme division at the weekend of a humanitarian worker. We have learned of the killing of a humanitarian worker who was with Doctors Without Borders, working somewhere between Moyoka and Kumba, was caught and killed by people calling themselves Amber Boys. We are still investigating what led to the killing of the humanitarian worker, but we totally condemn any attacks on innocent humanitarian workers who are putting out their lives on the line to help people who are in need. We totally condemn it, and we will not want to see that repeat itself. Again, we learned about that news, and we are still carrying out our investigations to know exactly what went on. But again, we cannot emphasize this enough, that we totally abhor it, we condemn it. We condemn it. Under no circumstances should any humanitarian worker who is legitimately voted be attacked anywhere in Ambazonia. So please, we are passing this appeal to all the forces on the ground. Watch out for anybody attacking humanitarian workers should be considered an enabler, a sellout, fighting or working for La République du Cameroon, not for Ambazonia. These humanitarian workers are out for our own people. They are reaching our people where nobody is reaching them. They are giving them what nobody is giving them. And we think that once they have invited and trusted to be legitimate, they should have free access as guaranteed by this interim government to every community they wish to get to. So, again, we will investigate that incident to know precisely what happened. All right. Now, I take you again to the subject of the ghost towns. The subject of the ghost towns of yesterday. Information has come to us that last Sunday, that was yesterday, the SDO of FACO, no, I think it was Colonia DO for Tico, sent out a statement to the churches to the effect that every business person in Tico must open up on Mondays, threatening that if they do not open up, he will have to go around with his boys to shut down every shop in Tico. So we have now learned that yesterday he actually kept up to his promise by going around shutting down some shops in the municipality. The colonial mayor of Boya was out doing the same. Now this is the message. This is the message that we got for these colonial officers in Tico, in Mutengene, in Boya. And we have seen these kind of actions too perpetrated in the Ngo Ketunjia, where you have the mayor and the DO threatening shop owners to shut down their shops if they do not open on Mondays, which is our traditional lockdown day or ghost town days. Now, this is the message that we've got for these Tiko, Mutengene, Boya mayors, and DO so-called. Patrick Ekema tried this before. He thought he was invincible. And you have come around to try it too. We are sending a message to you, sirs. If you love your life, stay away from the market, from the traders in Tiko, in Mutengene, in Ndop, in Boya. Stay away. If you love your life, stay away from the shops, from the traders in these communities. We will come after you viciously if anybody is harmed, any shop owner is harmed. And we are asking you, sir, every shop that has been shut down, I am giving you from here. We are giving you from here one day, sir, one day to open every shop that you have sealed in Tiko, in Mutengene, in Boya. Again, we are giving you a day to get every single shop that has been sealed by your men open, unsealed. If you don't do it, well, you know what will happen. But I hope that you hear me. We take this very, very seriously. You know that in the first place you are running those cities illegally. And for you to add another illegal act on your illegal administration is a severe crime. And I can promise you, sirs, I can promise you again, you have one day to unseal those shops for those suffering people in Tiko, for those suffering people in Boya and Mutengene. If you don't open it, you will have yourself to blame. They say a word to a wise is enough. That's all that I can say. Again, Patrick Ekema thought he was invincible. Patrick Ekema thought he was invincible. You are not. You are not invincible. We will come after you with all the might and the power of this interim government. Should after one day any shop in Tiko, in Mutengene, in Boya should still remain sealed. And let me speak to every trader out there. For those of you who rush out of the trade to go out and open your shops on Monday Ghost Town, well, this is your own warning. You try that again, you will be figured out and your shops will be shut down for a month. Others cannot be sacrificing for collective good. You jump and you rush to go and open your shops. You rush to go and open your shop because of simple threats from illegal administrators. We will not take that lightly, sirs. Should you violate these lockdowns or ghost towns to open your shops again? We will not tolerate that. But again, to these divisional officers, so-called in Tiko, in Mutengene, in Boya, you can trust that we will not let this go unanswered. Should those shops not be unsealed within a day, we want every single shop that has been sealed in Tiko, in Mutengene, in Boya, unsealed within a day. One day, which means, ladies and gentlemen, by Wednesday, every shop that has been sealed by these criminal mayors and DOs in Tiko, Mutengene, and Boya must be open. They must all be open by Wednesday, failing which they will have themselves to blame. They will have themselves to blame. So that is it. Now I go to the last item in this subject. Ladies and gentlemen, we have learned of massive arrest. It's in fact a new tactic that the Republic of Cameroon is employing on ground zero. A new tactic that La Republic is employing on ground zero. Sending troops all over the place. We have learned of the examples of Ndop in Ngol Ketunjia. We've learned of examples in Moyoka and other communities. They send in their troops in large numbers to go into the communities, arrest families of Ambazonian restoration fighters. They go into the community, they have their list, they have their names, and they pick up families, they picked up families, the parents or the sisters, the brothers, children belonging to restoration fighters. Now, you can go, you have the right to do what you want to do, even though it is illegal. But let me say to you that we also have the right to come after you with a retaliation. You pick any family member belonging to any Ambazonian fighter. So, will we come after every family that has a military in La Republic of Cameroon in Ambazonia? That is it. You come after any fighter, the family of any fighter in Ambazonia. We will start going after the family of every Ambazonian family on ground zero that has military fighting for La Republic of Cameroon. It's going to be a tit for tat. Please, we want everybody who has been picked up, arrested, abducted by French Cameroon soldiers to be brought back to their communities, especially when those people are family members of our fighters. You will not use that to break their backs. You cannot use that to break their backs. Every fighter on ground zero will do what I did. When they pick up my mother and they thought they were breaking my back, they picked up my sister, they thought they were breaking my back. They are not, again, anybody you pick isn't different from other Ambazonians who are already serving sentences. But let me know, going forward, in every community where Ambazonian fighters' families are picked up, we will go after every family in that community that has loyal soldiers fighting on the other side for La République du Cameroun. It will be tit for tat. If Ambazonian families of our fighters are picked up or arrested, it will be tit for tat. It will be tit for tat. So that is a message. There will be retaliation. There will be retaliation if you continue arresting, picking up, going into the communities, picking up innocent people to threaten them, to torture them, kill some because of the patriotism of their children. That is our message to you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I had for you today. I will open the phones, take a few phone calls from you, wherever you are. Wherever you are, go ahead and call. Now the lines are open. I will take a number of calls before I leave. So please go ahead. And while you do that, while you make the phone call, I will take a short break out, commercial break out. I will be right back. Go ahead, make your phone calls. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, before you call, make sure your television set, the volume is shut down. If you are listening on the television set, you want to call, make sure the volume is turned down. The same thing if you are using your computer. Make sure that before you call, the volume of your set is turned down. Okay, do not touch your remote. I will be right back. All right.
You need a financial instrument that provides a hedge against inflation, 100% guarantees that you will not lose your money, has tax-free growth and distribution, the ability to take an interest-free loan, avoids probate, provides creditor protection, guarantees your family that your income will be replaced should you die, helps you protect yourself financially against chronic, critical, and terminal illness, and of course allows you to take money anytime for any reason at any age without a tax penalty. You need only as little as $50 to invest per month. Contact Irene Fombo. Tell 513-5014-177 or send an email to irenenpmsn@gmail.com. You need a financial instrument that provides a hedge against inflation, 100% guarantees that you will not lose your money, has tax-free growth and distribution, the ability to take an interest-free loan, avoids probate, provides creditor protection, guarantees your family that your income will be replaced should you die, helps you protect yourself financially against chronic, critical, and terminal illness, and of course allows you to take money anytime for any reason at any age without a tax penalty. You need only as little as $50 to invest per month. Contact Irene Fombo. Tell 513-5014-177 or send an email to irenenpmsn@gmail.com. You need a financial instrument that provides a hedge against inflation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. The phone lines are open, and please, before you call, go ahead, make sure that the volume of your television set, is tuned down. Let me get to the first caller. Hello, sir.
Hello, Senator Chris.
Hello, sir. You're calling, I guess, from Switzerland, or is it Belgium?
Yes, I want to say that we are almost late with this idea, eye for an eye. It is coming too late. Had it been we started this thing 4 years ago, 3 years ago, we could have saved so many of our Amazonian families killed. Because La Republic, they are feeling free, they go around killing babies, killing our women and children, killing everybody. Whereas they have their own citizens in our own land, and those people are feeling so free, they are even giving information. They are the one helping the soldiers to kill our people. Had it been we came up with this idea that for an eye for an eye, it could have been much more better now.
Thank you. Well, it's difficult to implement certain things you learn as you go. I think we are getting to the point where we have to start doing that. We have to do everything to save our people. They cannot continue killing them, and we just sit and look at them. We have to start identifying every family with a soldier serving in French Cameroon in Ambazonia for as long as they keep going after Ambazonian forces. Right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines are open. Go ahead and call. I see a comment here from Patrick Ngene. Patrick Ngene says there is a name there of Raymond, a guy from my local government area. That is a name in that list that I read of the enablers, La République du Cameroon enablers here in the USA. All right, but you didn't tell us which one is your local government, sir. Okay, the phone lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. The phone lines are open. Somebody writes from Ground Zero, plan the hurricane to sweep across on a single day. This will make them unable to reinforce. This will make them, I guess is referring to La République soldiers. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me take this other caller here. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mr. Chris.
Hello, sir. Yes, may I know where you're calling from, please?
Yeah, I'm calling from Sweden.
From Sweden. Okay. What is your contribution?
Secretary Chris, is just this aspect of tit for tat.
Okay.
I wonder how these guys can be patrolling. Like, look at Mbelamoki the other day in the parliament making noise. These people are common. We should start getting these people. This decision is coming too late, as the other person just said. It's coming too late. They cannot be catching our poor people down there who don't even have to eat. And we still have these mayors around, SUs, delegates are still roaming around.
Yes.
We have to do something.
Thank you. Thank you. I hear you. I hear you. Thank you. Thank you for the call. All right. Okay. We have to do something. That is the cry out there. And I hope that all the commanders are hearing this and they are taking note. I hope all the commanders are hearing this and they are taking note. Let me get to the next caller. Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello, Secretary Chris. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. May I know where you are calling from, please?
I'm calling from Europe.
Call from
Yeah, hold. Okay, sir. Yes.
Yeah, what I want to say is that enablers who have families on ground zero, they should be seriously monitored, because
You are referring to enablers in the diaspora, correct?
in the diaspora, those in La Republique, and those families on ground zero, and the boys who are in DDR Center, they should be considered as La Republique military.
Correct.
Once they come roaming in the community in ground
You see,
zero,
I don't. You see, I don't get it. I don't understand why that DDR thing is even still standing there.
yeah, whoever it is that is coming from that place and moving around in our communities, whoever it is that those people talk to them, those boys who claim that they have laid down their arms, any person, one of them talk to them, that person should be monitored every time, anywhere he goes, because La Republique is using these guys to contact innocent civilians on the ground zero, to monitor the activities of our restoration forces.
Right.
Sometimes the military can pick up any person, and the person can be afraid of his life, and he or she will be forced to pinpoint any direction or whoever he knows as a restoration force.
Right.
And another tactic that these people are using, whenever the military enter into shops, they steal properties. When they come out, they burn the shop just because, so that the people should consider that the military have burned the shop. Those people, they are thieves.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
And this point about those in the GTR center, like some who left and went to Libya, they gathered population, and I saw a certain video. They were trying to say that no, the people should leave their colleagues should leave their weapons and come to the DDR center, that they are moving free. La Republique is giving them money. They are free to buy their stuff. And what happened to those that they arrested and killed? If they are really there to help people, they will arrest a fighter and kill the person.
Right.
Are they out to disarm people?
All right. That's a question. Thank you for the call, sir.
Those who are in their center alive, they are just keep them there as a mirror. But any person that is keeping It's a dead trap.
All right, thanks for the call. Thanks for the call. All right, so let me to get the call from Ground Zero. Hello.
Hello. Look, in my humble opinion, all those people who
Can you be a little louder, please?
in my opinion, all those who are enablers, their families are also on ground zero, and all those who have been collaborating with these people, they can also be targeted. All those people whose families have connected in any way, all these mayors, all those GOs, and all those collaborators with these people, they can also be, the families can also be targeted as well, because they are not invincible. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the call. All right. The lines are open. The lines are open. Okay. Let me see some of your comments here. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon, Secretary Chris. This is Uchiba Nelson calling from Los Angeles.
Good afternoon, sir.
I just want to say one thing. Our knowledge about enablers should not be limited only to the military and all the other people working. All those who have been against the swing stocks and those who have been killing our own people, those are enablers as well. And these are the same people who are supporting the Kuningi, whatsoever that they are negotiating there. So these are enablers. We should not limit ourselves only to the military and the mayors. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Everybody can define who an enabler is on his own terms. The lines are open. Before you call, make sure that your TV set is, the volume of your set is turned down, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So if no call is coming in, I would want to believe that you are all set, and I should not stay here for any longer than I should. So I look forward to coming to you with some very, very interesting panels during the week. I'm looking at Wednesday, God willing, and Friday with some two very, very important panels. So in the absence of that, or in the absence of any other thing, I want to wish you all the best of the week. Thanks for tuning in.
100% guarantees that you will not lose your money, has tax-free growth and distribution, the ability to take an interest-free loan, avoids probate, provides creditor protection, guarantees your family that your income will be replaced should you die, helps you protect yourself financially against chronic, critical, and terminal illness, and of course allows you to take money anytime for any reason at any age without a tax penalty. You need only as little as $50 to invest per month. Contact Irene Fombo. Tell 513-5014-177 or send an email to irenenpmsn@gmail.com. You need a financial instrument that provides
Ensemble, prions pour la nourriture et la boisson. C'est la garantie de la paix chez nous.
Volez-moi. Nadanga potensi Yesus yasanze winenye gazi Yesus nadanga potensi Yesus yasanze winenye gazi Yesus wayo wine domentai Mama Francisca tu my mother Manuel Nguissou et Cheikh Blaise. Heureusement que le garant de la paix chez nous, c'est la nourriture et la boisson. Nadanga potensi Yesus yasanze winenye gazi Yesus nadanga potensi Yesus yasanze winenye gazi Yesus mama in the morning. Pendant que les paresseux continuent à se plaindre, le monde est réservé pour ceux qui se lèvent tôt pour s'attaquer. Samo Legion and Karachi Sajang. Fortunately, the guarantee of peace in our country na Chop and Mimbo. Ochong San Francis Cho Malingwa Ayunga. Let's pray for more food and Mimbo. Nilo de New York, prions pour la nourriture et la boisson. Hey! Haba, 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 haba. Volez-moi!
Ensemble, prions pour la nourriture et la boisson. C'est la garantie de la paix chez nous.
Même dans les églises, il y a la lutte pour le pouvoir. Et je me demande si les hommes de Dieu sont devenus les hommes d'affaires.
Power struggle, they don't do wonders, so power struggle. much. Power struggle, they don't do wonders. Power struggle, they don't do much.
I say power struggle, it don't do wonders. Any corner of Africa, I say power struggle, it don't do much. Any corner of Angola, Tunja, boy, mama, and decentralization is a necessity. A hungry man is an angry man. A patient dog that has been waiting to eat the fattest bone as part of his own share of the national care may soon be dying of starvation.
Oh my West, oh my West, oh my West.
What a hard route to travel.
Ensemble, prions pour la nourriture et la boisson. C'est la garantie de la paix chez nous.
Volez-moi! Nadanga potensi Yesu suyasanse wine nyiga si Yesu se Reisa nana nadanga potensi Yesu suyasanse wine nyiga si Yesu se wayo wine domentai Mama Francisca tu my mother Manuel Nguissou et Cheikh Blaise. Heureusement que le garant de la paix chez nous, c'est la nourriture et la boisson.